So far, so good. So far, it's so far from home. But that's so good. So good to listen to. The events of the evening. Good day, listeners. Today, Old Man Marty told us about his new golf club over poorly set up static speakers. He said, "The club will," and then there was some static, and then, "So you can," and then more static, then "Buy today." So, if you want a golf club that might be able to do anything, but probably not, buy them at Old Man Marty's golf store. Don't ask about the ice cream sign out front. It's a sore subject for Old Man Marty. Oh, this is exciting, listeners. Recycling Day is upon us once again. William Hart, head of the Eco Committee, said that this Recycling Day, trucks will come and pick those recycled goods up. No longer will we drive to the recycling plant. Pick our recycling down on the conveyor belts and drive back to our homes. A reminder to all people who do not know or have not received the brochures we are leaving in certain pizza shops around town is put the cans outside and wait for the trucks to come. Do not be frightened of the trucks. They were the only ones they could get. This has been an announcement from the Eco Committee. Listeners, I must apologize now for something. I don't know exactly what, but my boss, Ryan Higgins, says I need to apologize. I asked him what about I was apologizing for, but he just said, "You know what you did," and slunk back, bonking his head against the wall. Then he shook his head, said, "You didn't see anything," and actually went through the door that he was probably aiming for. So, sorry for something. This has been Corrections. And now an update on the Gophers and the Geese. They have flown south for the winter, carrying each other on their backs. As such, we can finally roam the streets, free and safe and soundly. Grog Willows says that people don't go into the woods anymore. This has caused him to adopt a chipmunk who he has named Squirrel Dave. I actually don't know why he brought that up, but the lead-in to there was that there wasn't Gophers and Geese anymore, so I added it in. This has been an update. Listeners, bad news. Apparently, the trucks of Recycling Day are driven by people who do not know where the recycling plant is. No one has approached them because these trucks seem like those out of an apocalyptic war. However, I am sure that the recycling truck drivers will find the recycling plant. I am sure they will find it. Or I am sure that one of our citizens could talk to them. Come on, grab the bull by the horns. Despite how dangerous grabbing an actual bull by its actual horns could be. This has been an update on Recycling Day. So, listeners, allow me to read a brief weather report. Ahem. The weather today is sunny, but don't look at the sun. The sun, you cannot trust the sun. And besides, looking at the sun is dangerous. don't do it. Not even scientists or weatherologists will look at it. And that's their job, to read the weather and look outside. Instead, look at the snow. Trust the snow, not the sun. This has been the Weather Report. Another update on Recycling Day. Trucks have been circling the streets now, seemingly worried about their jobs. I have seen them from the window. None have tried to talk to the trucks, saying they are intimidated by them. Frankly, sorry, but this is ridiculous. I am going to go talk to one of those trucks right now. But first, let's go to the... And now, Music Spotlight. See, Brenam? That wasn't so hard. So, yes, the trucks are going to the recycling plant. Let's talk about what happened after. William Hart apologized for this. He said that these drivers were cheap. In fact, it actually saved the Eco Committee money. However, the gas costed versus is more than what we saved. The mayor then pushed Hart out of the way, saying in a booming voice, "Maybe it's a wash then." I think that's what he said. They were using the same staticky speakers as Old Man Marty, so the static was back. So, this has been the end of our little recycling day. Well, that's our show. Our show is at an end once again, listeners. So thanks for throwing away those cans, bottles, and other recycling materials. And thanks for listening to the events of the evening. Stay green.